Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little different than I normally do. Today I'm making Taylor Swift's chai sugar cookies. If you don't know what these are pretty much Taylor's famous chai sugar cookies that she makes. I will say I did make them for the first time last year. I did 2 batches. The first batch didn't turn out the greatest. I kind of burnt them, but the second batch turned out better. When I'm filming this, it's December 12th, which is the perfect day to make these because the End of an Era docuseries just dropped the first 2 episodes, but I was gonna make them anyway for Christmas, so today just seemed like the perfect day. And I will give a disclaimer here. I cannot cook or bake to save my life. I burned microwavable macaroni one time, I'm not kidding. But I did make these last year, and they turned out good, the second batch did. The first batch was a little hard. You can hear the dogs running around, just ignore that. So since this will be my 3rd time making them, I have higher hopes this year. And I did like them last year, so. It's pretty easy to find the recipe. You just type in Taylor Swift chai sugar cookies and it comes up with her recipe that she wrote down. But I will put it down below as well if you want to try to make them too. I forgot from last year that I'm supposed to chill the dough for an hour, and I had to leave within an hour, so it's fine. It still works out good because this is the week of Christmas and the last 2 episodes of the docuseries are coming out this week. So I'm making them today. I don't remember exactly what I filmed, so I'm gonna show you all the ingredients and then I'm gonna start making these cookies. I charged my iPad, so now I have the recipe on here. So here's all the ingredients, and like I said, the whole recipe will be down below. Here's the chai, so we have the chai tea packet, the powdered sugar, the regular sugar, olive oil, which is gonna be the same thing as vegetable oil, pure vanilla extract, flour, the big bag of baking soda, and salt. Oh, and an egg, and butter. It has to be room temperature, so it's been sitting out. I think it's definitely more than room temperature now, but it's gonna be this whole stick of butter and an egg. So now I'm gonna attempt to start making it. So the first step is to set the oven at 350. Let me do that real quick, as long as that egg doesn't roll off. Okay, bake preheating, okay. Man, they cannot be any louder. So beat butter, add vegetable oil, add sugar, powdered sugar, egg, vanilla, stir in flour, baking soda, and salt, plus the tea. And then that's when I have to chill the soft dough for about an hour. Okay, I have a bowl. I lied, I don't need that bowl. I need the mixer. Oh wait, I don't need to have the oven going right now because I have to chill it. Oh my God. I'm already messing stuff up. Okay, I'm not giving y'all anything. You're not eating anything right now. I think they're coming in here because they think they're gonna be fed and they're not. So you're not, Lexi, you're not. Beat the butter, which this whole ass stick of butter. You can put the stuff in through this right here. This is a really weird place to film. There's not a lot of good places I can put the tripod. So there's probably gonna be some weird angles in this video. Yeah, this is definitely not room temperature. This is what's called melted. Maybe it's room temperature in hell, but you know, whatever. Hello, there we go. Okay, now we have the not room temperature butter, the warm butter. It's gonna be chilled, it'll be fine. Beat butter, add vegetable oil. I'm not really doing a good job of showing you guys this, but I have one camera to work with and not very good angles, so sorry. Okay, so I have to pour this in. I poured it down the side, great. I started out slow, but I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna keep turning it up. I'm going to assume what I have is good. I don't know, I don't wanna do it too much. Add sugar, powdered sugar, egg, vanilla. Okay, so for the sugar, for the regular sugar, we need half a cup of sugar and half a cup of powdered sugar. So it's just a chunk. Okay, I don't think I need it in the mixer. I think I just have to stir it, which I'm just gonna put it in here. Usually when I measure stuff, I like to use the looks good enough measurement. But for these, because I'm not gonna be the only person eating them and I don't wanna mess them up, I'm actually measuring it. Although this looks like about half a cup, maybe a little bit, needs a little bit more, but it's fine. I'm trying really careful not to get any piece of it in here. There we go. You find a little eggshell in your cookie, it's fine. Vanilla, which I think I just need 2 teaspoons. Wait, I always get teaspoon and tablespoon mixed up and I don't wanna, hold on. Okay, yes, teaspoon. I always say tablespoon, even though it's supposed to be teaspoon. This is the difference, in case you don't know. This is a tablespoon, this is a teaspoon. Okay, I just stopped recording, so pretty much all you missed is me pouring in 4 cups of flour, or about 4 cups of flour. About a cup of it probably ended up on this and on me. So that's pretty much all you missed. Oh, and I put in the vanilla. Okay, so now I need the baking soda. That's it, half a teaspoon of baking soda. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I don't know how long that's supposed to be going. I don't want to overdo it, but I also don't want to underdo it. Can you imagine it if I did 1/4 of a tablespoon of salt? Lexi, you don't need any of this, I promise. And then the tea bag. It is looking doughy. I think I'm gonna have to take this out and like get some of it off this because it's kind of sticking to it. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. and get a spoon. It's weird that like half of it in here is mixed up good and the other half isn't. Okay, I wanna know something. How many of you eat raw cookie dough? Not like cookie dough bite you buy, but if you're making cookies, do you eat the raw cookie dough? Because some people say yes, and some people are like, no, you can't do that, it'll give you salmonella. I know lots of people eat raw cookie dough and they don't get salmonella, so do you risk it? Because cookie dough is so good. I'm gonna like mix it up a little bit with the spoon to get more of the chai in the middle. I feel like I should have probably done something to make it not so sticky. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. That's what I'm gonna assume. And no, my hair is not getting in it. I know it looks like it is, but it's not. I'll pull it up when I have to actually like start doing stuff with it, but I just didn't pull it up yet. But I'm making sure my hair isn't getting in it. There's so much flour. Oh my God, okay. Maybe it's a good thing y'all didn't see me do that because it got everywhere. I feel like it's all just sticking, so I'm gonna turn it off and just get it out of this. What? I think it's fine. It's fine. It was stirring it, so it just came off when I opened it. Oops, let me just get another spoon and like dig it out of this. Okay, I think that looks like cookie dough. And you know what? I'm gonna take a little piece and I'm gonna try it. Maybe not enough to give me salmonella, hopefully, but oh, don't eat that. Tastes like a cookie. Maybe a little bit more flour because I had flour on my finger, but I like it. Okay, I'm not gonna dirty up another bowl. So I'm just gonna take this whole thing and put it in the fridge and let it chill. This is what it looks like right now. It does look very thick, but I think it looks very cookie dough-esque. So I don't think I messed up that bad. So now it's in there for an hour. So now I will set a timer for an hour. I took off my watch, hold on. Okay, so I have an hour timer set. So I will probably come back in about 50 minutes and start preheating the oven and then greasing the cookie sheet. So I can take that directly from the fridge and start putting it on the cookie sheet and then baking them. She wrote 9-ish minutes in the oven. So we have a top and a bottom on this new oven. So I'll probably put it on the top oven and try 9 minutes and see if that works. So I will see you guys in about an hour. Okay, it has been over an hour and the dough is chilled. This is what it looks like. So now the only thing I have left to do is to put them on a cookie sheet and then bake them for 9 minutes, which I'm actually gonna utilize both of the ovens, the top and the bottom, because I forgot I got this. I have never used this before. I got this on clearance after Halloween. It's technically a Halloween mold because they're supposed to be black cats, but I love cats. So I saw this, it was like $4. I grabbed it. I just took the tag off and washed it. So I'm gonna put this in the top rack and then I'm gonna put the rest of them on this in the bottom. This one can only hold 6. They're gonna be the bigger cookies, I think, because it says on the recipe to do 12 tablespoons of dough, and I'm gonna have a lot of dough left over. So I'm gonna do the 12 tablespoons first, and then I'll go through and put the cookie dough in the cat molds, which I can't put this in the oven. It says it on the sheet, I made sure. Also, my hair is up now. I told you I'd pull it up, so you know shit's getting serious. Okay, I'll spray this so it doesn't stick. And before I forget, let me spray these too. They're not gonna be exactly a tablespoon, but close enough. I know these angles and frames are very weird, but I'm very limited on how I can do this. Oh, okay, you wanna know a random fact? So I said I made these, for the first time last year, and I wanted to make them, because Taylor Swift chai cookies, and I love chai, so obviously I want to make them. And my dad tried them, and he goes, oh my God, these are wall cookies. And I was like, what are wall cookies? So his grandma, when he was little, used to make cookies called wall cookies. And she's passed away, and he could never figure out the recipe to make them. So he hasn't had them since his grandmother died. My mom could never figure out the recipe to make them, recreate how she made these wall cookies. Apparently, my great-grandmother's wall cookies, her recipe for wall cookies, is either the same recipe or it tastes the same as Taylor Swift's chai sugar cookies. That's just a random what are the odds. Tay voodoo, that's what it is. Okay, these are not all, I think I'm gonna have to roll these. I'm gonna go back and roll them because otherwise they're gonna be all lumpy. I got too busy talking and then got sidetracked. I have 2 dogs looking at me right now. You can't have any of these. I don't know where Missy is, but Evie and Lexi are over here staring at me, thinking I'm gonna give them a cookie. Elvis, do you want a cookie? I'm still gonna have plenty, I think, left over to do the cats. Maybe not huge ones. They might be kind of thin, but I'll still be able to do it. Okay, yeah, this one was more than a tablespoon. It'll just be a big cookie, it's fine. Oh, I should have put flour, I think, on my hand. But it's not really sticking, so it's probably fine. If anyone out there actually does baking, I'm so sorry you're having to watch this. Peter Malark would be ashamed of me. So I have 12 little dough drops, like she says. So I'm gonna put this one in the bottom. I'm gonna wait and put them in at the same time so I don't have to keep up with 2 different timers. Okay, this is how much dough I have left. So now for the cat molds. If I had more cameras, I could film like an overhead shot. I could have done it with this tripod, but the problem is because the tripod is so small and it doesn't extend out, you would be able to see the tripod in the shot. So I will show you in a second after I get done with this. It says it's supposed to leave space. You're supposed to leave space for the dough to rise, so that's a good thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all 6, but maybe the other ones will just be really thin. I've already preheated the oven, so both of them are ready to go as soon as I put this in. If the cats were in here, you couldn't hear them walking, but the dogs, you can hear their nails go clink, 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 clink on the hardwood floor. Evie's walking around right now, and Lexi's just staring at me. So we don't have all 3 in here. I don't know where Missy is. Oh, there's like a little hard piece. I wonder what that is. Maybe I'll just take that out. I don't know what that is. Everything else has been fine, I think. It could also just be a hard piece of sugar that didn't get mixed up. Okay, maybe I will be able to fill them all. That one's looking kind of thin. I still have a little bit left. Okay, I think that's good enough. Some of those look a little neater than others, but it's fine. Here's the little molds for the cats. So this one, because it's smaller, is gonna go in the top, and this one is gonna go in the bottom oven. Watch out, Lexi. Willow, you coming over here? So now we wait 9 minutes. This is really off topic, but this is driving me insane. Baby hair on the side is not long enough to go into my ponytail, and it won't stay behind my ear, and I didn't put anything in to keep it back, so it's just irritating me. Okay, the cookies are done. The oven just went off. Those need to cook, I think, a little bit longer. Top ones, I think, need to cook a little bit longer because they're bigger, and then the bottom ones, I think, are pretty good. Let me get an oven mitt. They actually look pretty good. They smell really good. I think they're done. Oh, they are soft. I think is okay. I don't want to, last year they were soft, but I put them back in, I think, and then they got too hard. So let me do the fork thing. I think they're done. They are getting a little bit more harder. Okay, I think they're fine. This one's about to be done, so let me move that one. It's like the middles of those are looking more like they're not done. The outsides look okay, which I remember that happening last year, I think, too. I didn't take into account when I put those in that those are much bigger than those. So I'm just kind of guessing on how long I need to cook them for. Should I eat one and see if it's too doughy? I'm gonna eat one. I'll eat this one. This one's a little messed up. Crumbling or something. It got a little messed up. I think they taste fine. Okay, the cat ones are done, and they're looking a little toasty. You remember when I put this in, just in the oven? I forgot to put it on a cookie sheet. Here's what the cat ones look like. See, they're a little bit toasty on the sides. I'm gonna get the cookie sheet that I should have got, flip them over on this. This one at the bottom over here, it kind of got a little cracked. If I take this out, ooh, that's breaking. I just grabbed that and I should not have done that, but it wasn't that hot, so it's fine. Watch them all be broken now. Good Lord, these are thick cookies. Oh no. One of these is the... So you have these where you can see the cat face kind of peeking through. They look all good, right? And then you have that one sibling. How indented it is. My finger fits in it. This was the one that was cracking. Oh, and now it doesn't have an ear. Hey, 5 out of 6 ain't bad. You can see the face of the cat a little better in person than you can on the camera, but some of them will look a little, ooh, that one's hot. Like this one, the face is a little bit less visible. And then this one, this poor problem child over here, I think I'm gonna eat its ear. These are definitely gonna be crunchier than those. These, look how thick these are compared. This is the cat cookie, and then this is the regular cookie. So you can see there's a pretty big difference. Oh no. Well, now this one's joined its sibling. Will any of you let me pick you up? There's the back of it. This one I think probably looks the cutest. So if you're gonna make them, definitely stick with the 1 tablespoon and don't make massive ones like I did. The serving that she gave us, I think it makes probably about 24. If I were to just guess, it probably makes about 24 cookies. I think this attempt of me making the cookies went better than last year. I'm gonna be eating them. I love them. Like I said, the recipe will be down below. And also it's just really easy to find because it's Taylor Swift's recipe. So if you like chai, or even if you don't like chai tea, which my mom doesn't, and she likes these cookies. So I would definitely recommend them. And when I say I can make these cookies, so you can definitely make these cookies, I I 100% mean that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know every YouTuber says that, but it really does help. Let me know if you've made these sugar cookies, and also let me know if you're a fellow Swiftie. When this video goes up, it'll be the day that the last 2 episodes of the docuseries goes live. So Lexi is going to be joining me in saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.